on waking up to Metahuman. So here we go. Often the most illuminating moments in life, descend as if from another higher plane by themselves. How do we know they aren't accidental? At a recent conference on science and consciousness, a young woman introduced herself, telling me she was writing her graduate thesis on communicating with birds. I asked her how talking to birds was possible, and she replied that it was easier to show me than to tell me. We went outside. It was a bright day, and we sat quietly on a bench. She looked up at some birds sitting in a nearby tree, and one of them flew down and landed unafraid in her lap. How did she do it? Feeling no need for words, she gave me a look that said, "See, it's very simple." My old Catholic school teachers would have pointed out that Saint Francis of Assisi, who is often portrayed beatifically with birds fluttering to him, had the same experience. From the Indian tradition, I thought of a quality in consciousness known as ahimsa, which means harmlessness or peace presence, the empathy extended to all living beings. In either case, it wasn't a matter of talking to birds or knowing their language. The whole thing had taken place silently. It was a perfect example of going beyond, in this case, going beyond my own expectations. What the young woman did, she explained later, was to have mental clarity and insert an intention for the bird to come to her. In other words, it all happened in consciousness. So let us continue with these ideas of waking up to metahuman. As Rumi said, God's language is silence. Everything else is pure translation.